Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here at the Eldora Speedway, it's showtime! Travis Philo gets a great start and leads the field into turn number one. Saldana goes down to the inside and throws a big flyer for the lead. Philo dives down to the inside and tries to get a run down the backstretch, but Joey Saldana will show the field into turns 3 and 4. Philo runs the bottom, Saldana up on the top side. Joey Saldana leads lap 1. Saldana's got to negotiate through lap traffic all over the racing surface, high, low, and middle. Saldana goes to the middle, throws a slider on the lap car. Right now, that 71 is in dirty air, and the dirty air at Eldora plays such a big role at a big racetrack. Where will it push the 71 car? But Saldana is working through lap traffic like a master. Oh boy, nearly coming together with the lap car of Caleb Armstrong. Joey Saldana threading the needle off of turn number 2 to work past the lap car, and now he's got a little bit of cleared track in front of him. Light number 6, and Saldana's lead is up to 2.5 seconds. Saldana having to move the Indy Race Parts car around the racing surface here at Eldora to slip through lap traffic. Meanwhile, second place, Travis Philo is mired in lap traffic, and Hunter Schoenberg gets by him in lap traffic. Schoenberg through the middle, 3 wide with the pair of lap cars. Hunter Schoenberg, the meat of the sandwich. Now Chad Kevin out of third. He throws a flyer on Philo. Schoenberg down the backstretch, escapes lap traffic, and now Chad Kavanaugh sits right in the middle of lap traffic, 4 wide through lap traffic, and Philo takes third back. Right across the nose wing of Chad Kavanaugh. Carson Macedo trying to find his way forward. Here comes Macedo. He's up to 4th. Now side by side with Kavanaugh for 3rd. Right now, Saldana has lapped up to 12th. One of the most impressive runs of the season right now. Joey Saldana, absolute dominance here at Eldora Speedway. This is absolutely incredible watching Joey Saldana go to work. He'll lap 11th place Trey Starks. Second place Hunter Schoenberg is working through turns 3 and 4. Saldana's in the middle of turn number 1. We're at lap number 19. 19 down, 11 to go, and Joey Saldana looks to go through 3 lap cars in turns 3 and 4. This is arguably the performance of the year. The 49th race of the season, and Joey Saldana is a man on a mission right now. 5 to go, make it 4 to go for Saldana. With the U.S. Postal Service, we're working on setting new zip codes. Right now, Joey Saldana would have his very own zip code because he is gone. Saldana, 3 to go. Pair of laps remain for the Brownsburg Bullet, Joey Saldana. He is working down the middle of the backstretch, looking to put Bernie and Betsy Stupton in victory lane one more time. His first night in the car, July 1st at Wayne County Speedway, driving for Bernie and Betsy, and he put him in victory lane. He'll look to do it again once more here to end off the season. Looking for his 2nd win of the season down the backstretch for the final time. It'll be a 2nd win of the season for the 12th time of his career with the All-Stars. He wins at Eldora, his 74th career All-Star triumph. Joey Saldana wins the Last Call for Methanol.
When you get good equipment, it just makes life so much easier. And Bernie, Justin, Brandon, Marvel were here, and we're always just trying to find someone to help us. It's usually just Betsy and Bernie, and Betsy couldn't make it because she had to be at the Red Bull race today. So it was neat to get the win. I definitely had a car good enough to run top 3 last night, and I gave it away just gave it away all night. And tonight just made up for it. But we had a great car and adjusted on it all night, and every time we hit the racetrack, we were fast. And tonight, man, that right there was what I love about Eldora. Man, this place was fun. When it's like that, I enjoy it. I'm not very good at running the bottom anywhere. So when you come to Eldora, especially when you're so accustomed to running the top, it's just so much fun to come here, and so much history. And I'm not only a driver, but I'm a huge fan. And in 1984, when I came here with my dad for 4 Crown, I was hooked ever since. So just love this place, and glad I could get another win tonight.
We know you were fast. We know you like running the top. Were you aware you lapped up to 9th, and you were over half a lap ahead of 2nd place tonight?
Well, I tell you, I had such a good car, and I couldn't run the groove I wanted to. I wanted to run the top in 3 and 4, but I was too tight for that. So when I got behind cars, I'd have to peel off and run through the middle, and we're actually really good. It's just I think if I could have ran the top the whole race, The car had way more speed in it, so it was fun, a lot of fun. And like I said, I can't thank Bernie, Maxim, Ryder, everybody that contributes to this team. I mean, this is a guy that stretches a dollar a long way, and he's doing a lot for me. I didn't have a ride, I had nothing, and he gave me a shot, and now we've won 3 races for him. So hopefully he enjoys that, and he wants to do this a little bit more next year.
NRA Sprint Invaders off of turn number 4. Off and racing into 1 and 2. Kyle Sauter jumps out the early lead. Tim Allison right behind him, trailing. A little bit of dirt kicked up against the wall down the back straightaway. Those top 3 going to start to battle. Here comes the Hurricane Randy Hannigan to the inside. Hannigan looking for second out, turn 4, 1 lap of the books. Dylan Westbrook up 2 spots last time by, into that 4th spot now as he's looking on as Randy Hannigan gets a slider and gets around Tim Allison for that 2nd spot. Move Hannigan to second now as he's ready to challenge Kyle Sauter, the driver from Archibald, Ohio, for the lead out of 4. Down the back straightaway, Hannigan trying to make a run, trying to find the line he wants. Here comes the slider into turn number 3. Slide job from Randy Hannigan out of 4. Sauter trying to slide it back. They're dead even at the line. Randy Hannigan takes the lead that time. Kyle Sauter goes back up in front of Randy Hannigan, and Hannigan ready to trade it back now, exiting turn 2. Down the back straightaway, it's Hannigan on the inside, and on the top shelf is Kyle Sauter. Randy Hannigan to the top, he's got the lead again. Randy Hannigan will lead lap number 4. And Dylan Westbrook right there as well, your top 3. Westbrook going to make a run to the bottom now, trying to get around Sauter, and does move Dylan Westbrook to the 2nd spot. Good battle for the top 3 cars. They go into turn number 2, and here comes Kyle Sauter ready to make a run to the outside once again. Sauter looking to the bottom, going to look to the bottom again, into 3 and 4, trying to make a run. Lap traffic dead ahead now for your leader, Randy Hannigan, but Dylan Westbrook has used that opportunity to catch up with the Hurricane. The Hurricane's on the top, but Westbrook's got a good run now down the backstretch. Great shot of him now into turn number 3. Lap traffic dead ahead for the leader, Randy Hannigan, and on the bottom side looking for the lead is Westbrook. Oh, Westbrook will get the lead. Move Westbrook to the top spot that time by. Westbrook on the bottom, he's going to get stuck by lap traffic. He's got to go up the track. They're side by side again, 2 by 2. There's 2 lap cars right in front of the leaders. That one in turn 3. Hannigan will take the top shelf. Lap traffic comes to the bottom. Randy Hannigan takes the lead again as Westbrook gets stuck on the bottom. Westbrook stuck behind lap traffic in the form of the 19J. Out of turn number 4, coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go for Randy Hannigan. Trying to put a lap down the 11 or the 12T of Chad Kemenall. Kemenall's a driver who doesn't get around the Big E, and I don't know if Randy Hannigan is going to be able to put him a lap down. Kemenall's going to try to stay on the lead lap into turn number 3, into turn number 4, coming to the checkered flag. Your winner, the 22 of Randy Hannigan.
I got to dedicate this one to a couple of people. You know, I mean, Lonnie's dad's been sick, and one of my dear competitors, Butch Schrader here, his mom's sick, and I dedicate this one to them, and you know, Godspeed, and hopefully, good Lord will bring them through and let them carry on. But with those guys, they're great competitors, and you know, the 47 car, he got down there and showed me the bottom, and I said, boy, I better pick this game up a little bit. I was just trying to save my tires. You know, I knew that the track was going to be clean. It was going to be eventually hard on tires, but I just tried to keep them clean, and then when he stuck his nose in there, I had to step it up a notch.
25 laps of distance, and we're green. Side by side for the lead. Dustin Smith, who picked up the series championship for the Buckeye Outlaw Sprint Series, he's up into that 3rd spot. 1 lap going to go in the books. Your leader out of turn number 4, Chris Phillips. Lee Underwood, here comes Dustin Smith and Landon Simon going to battle. That's going to be a battle for the 3rd spot. Dustin Smith will take 3rd, moving him back to 4th, but here comes Bill Rose up on the outside now. Battle going to shape up for that 4th spot. Back up front, your leader, Chris Phillips, in the 6th, will lead the cars around one more time. 2 laps of the books. Bilby up to the cushion, and Smith's going to cut him off. He's going to go to the cushion, crossover now from Bilby down to the bottom. Bilby going to the bottom now, trying to get around the 77 of Dustin Smith. Bilby making a run on the inside lane, trying to slide up in front of Smith. Smith almost made contact with the outside wall, exiting turn number 4. Out of turn 4, your leader, Chris Phillips. A little bit of a shakeup going on in that 2nd spot now. A good battle shaping up with Lee Underwood and Nick Bilby. Bilby's the man on a move. He'll get around Lee Underwood. Underwood back to 3rd. The driver from Troy, Ohio gets dropped back to 3rd. And here comes Michael Fitzesher ready to make a run. That's going to be a battle for that 3rd spot. Fitz Escher trying to trace down the 24L of Lee Underwood as Bilby in that second spot, and Chris Phillips just continuing to parade around the half mile. Here goes Fitz Escher now, ready to make a run out of turn number 4. Battle for second out of turn 4 and move Fitz Escher to the second spot. Bilby going to try to slide him back into turn number 1. We'll see if he's able to get the job done. Fitz Escher has that second spot now. He's 5.5 seconds behind Chris Phillips in the 6th, who just continues to parade around the Big E. Loud lap traffic now for leader out of turn number 4 and down the front stretch. 2, almost 3 wide in lap traffic now as the leader has to go to the cushion. He's got to start getting creative now if he wants to make his way and not get held up too much. 3 wide with lap traffic now in front of the Sunoco side again into 3. Fitz Escher 5 seconds back last time by the loop. Bilby a second back now behind Fitz Escher. Coming to the white flag, it's 1 to go for Chris Phillips. Phillips has just got a humongous lead over Fitz Escher. It's a 5-second lead for Phillips. He finished second at the Charleston Speedway in Charleston, Illinois. He races in Illinois, Indiana, and Missouri. And he's going to come away with the win for the last call for methanol for the Nonwing Sprint Cars.
We started doing good in Missouri a couple weeks ago, and I give it all to my brother, my friend Cole. I mean, I don't know what they did to the car, and it's been working since Missouri, and I can't thank them enough. Joe Devin, I mean, he swings ideas at me all the time at work, and I mean, I'm just speechless right now.
Yeah, what's it feel like to get a victory on the stage here at Eldora Speedway?
Yeah, we've only won a pair again, and I mean, this is a slick track, and we seem to do better in the slick. And I told myself pulling in here, I'm going to be on the inside wall the whole time, and I don't think I touched the bottom all race, and it felt good. So, like I said, I'm speechless right now.